and then we give.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the webinar Future at Pro 2. I know everybody is waiting for the news. Welcome to that webinar. I'm here together with Roman.
Hi guys. Welcome all our FutureNet members from all over the world. Our webinar, it's absolutely full. We speak about changes in Future at Pro and about a little bit about the FutureNet 2.0 because we meet here every single day the biggest leader from all over the world. We meet also absolutely high professional managers from MLM industry with experience 20, 25 years, 80 years. The Future at Pro 2.0 will be really huge.
FutureNet 2.0.
2.0, yeah.
FutureNet, you told Future at Pro.
No, FutureNet 2.0, yeah. I mean the company name for that.
Okay, yes, like Roman say, every day we have here the biggest leader of the world. We have here a management power like you can't imagine. And this everything together will bring us to our goal to make FutureNet as the biggest direct selling company in the world. And you know, FutureNet now is existing 6 years. We are more than full online. We have more than 5 million people. And as everybody knows, FutureNet is a global company and we have an ecosystem. And in that ecosystem, Future at Pro is one part of it. And now is the time, after almost 3 years, is the time for some changes in Future at Pro. And for speaking about the changes, we have Mr. Paul Ward, our Global Marketing Director, and Roman and me, we will update you later in this week. We are not 100% sure when we can do that, about FutureNet 2.0.
Yeah, we want to build the biggest company all over the world. Yeah, the FutureNet 2.0, it's the plan for that, to reach the goal and to make that, that it's possible. We have to be absolutely 100% compliance, yeah. And we make some changes, and for sure in FutureNet also we have to make a lot to go with the time and with the regulation and everything. That should be 100% on the safety position, yeah, for us, for the company, for you guys, and how I tell, to be number one.
Okay, Mr. Paul Ward, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Stefan and Roman, and great to see you again. And ladies and gentlemen, this is probably the most exciting webinar. The information you never hear from FutureNet, and we've had a wonderful week out in Dubai. As Stefan and Roman said, things are growing fantastically. Leadership is being attracted from all over the world, and this company is growing from strength to strength and to strength. And with that growth, there comes challenges, and many of us have witnessed these challenges. The pain of software, of IT development affecting service times, the pain of customer support with the growth. I mean, who would have imagined that just 2 years ago we had less than 1 million users? And no sooner had we written the PowerPoint slides for 3 million users, that very shortly it goes to 4 million users, and now we have exceeded 5 million members on the platform. Ladies and gentlemen, that is spectacular growth, and I congratulate you for your work, for your efforts, for your patience, for putting up with the growth, because you are growing with a growing company, and we do appreciate that. This is a community. It's a community that started with the two gentlemen, Stefan and Roman, and to grow that community to over 5 million members has been spectacular. And now the goals have risen. Now the goalposts have been moved. We're not satisfied with 5 million users. Our next goal is to double that. We want to hit 10 million users with your help. Now, as the community grows, we are entering new marketplaces. We have different challenges with language. We have different challenges with legislation. All of these things need put into place to make this company strong, to keep this opportunity live and real and sustainable. And it's absolutely fantastic. FutureNet have so many products. They have various compensation plans. But today's webinar is to speak about Future Ad Pro and the 2.0 version of that. I can also tell you what's coming is already in plans for Ad Pro 3.0. We're going to show you 2.0 right now, but we have plans in place for 3.0. As the community grows, we will have to alter and make more changes with our products and with our services. It's the exact same with your cell phone. Your cell phone is updated and upgraded every 16 months. New camera, faster speed, everything is in a process of development. So, as a growing company, we have got to be compliant and we need to put earning disclaimers. Unfortunately, some of the members in the community are misrepresenting the company and misrepresenting the product. And this is very, very dangerous for your business, for your opportunity, for the company, and for everybody involved. So we must be very careful with our language. We must speak the truth. We must be accurate, describing the products and the products that we use. Some of our members have been treating this like some kind of investment program. This never was, never will be, because that attracts different attention on the internet. It attracts different attention when we grow to new marketplaces. So please be very careful. Understand fully the products we have. Now, when we're talking about online advertising, this is a very exciting arena. FutureNet have developed the most spectacular of all traffic exchanges in this direct selling space. You see, online advertising is growing at a rate of more than 1 billion per day. What that means is traditional advertisers, they're taking their money from the newspaper, from magazines, from radio, and from television, and they're taking their spending dollar and they're bringing it to the internet. And the reason for that is because we are on the internet much more than we're in front of our televisions today. So if you want to make money, you need to position yourself in this online advertising space. And it's 1 billion a day. It's more than that. It's 1.3 actually, and growing and growing. Very, very exciting. Now, Future Ad Pro is an advertising product. That's what it is. We advertise your website, we advertise your business, we advertise your service, we advertise your product. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Future Ad Pro is all about advertising. And when you advertise on Future Ad Pro, we give you options. We have $10 advertising space and we have $50 advertising space. What do you do with advertising space? You advertise. You see, you can't go to a newspaper and say, here's $50, I want an advertising space, but you cannot leave that blank. You must place an advert. And you're going to see now in Future Ad Pro, we're making it compulsory that you must advertise. And if you don't advertise, well, goodbye, because you will have 7 days to place your advertisement from the moment you pay for it. And this is quite exciting because our viewers are going to see lots of interesting opportunities, lots of interesting products, lots of interesting services. So it's worth your while to watch and view our advertising. So Future Ad Pro is phenomenal. Some people have been buying advertising and not even using it. Now this is crazy. This is like buying a car and leaving it outside your house and don't drive it. That is madness to spend that money and not use our product. So please remember, Future Ad Pro is simply an advertising program. It's not an investment program. It's advertising. This program has been probably the most successful traffic exchange ever launched in the direct sales industry. The program is almost 3 years old, and we want to keep it going and going and going for years and years. But that's up to you. That's up to the community to treat it, to respect it, to use it properly, to not misuse it, to not cheat the program, and to stick to the rules. And if we don't stick to the rules, the company will close down your account. That's how business operates. You must understand the program, teach it correctly, use it correctly, and then everybody wins. It's too dangerous to have one wild customer out there on the internet saying something about our great service. This is not good enough. We must protect ourselves, protect your business so that you can make money forever and ever and ever as FutureNet develops its products. It's incredible. Now, the facts are this. We've already had more than 1 billion views. Guys, that's incredible. Can you imagine offering a business, a shopkeeper, a small business, a home-based business? Can you imagine offering them an advertising product that's already experienced more than 1 billion views? Guys, that's a lot of traffic. And every website needs your eyes. Every website needs you to see them. And that's what we do. We offer advertising in exchange for people viewing these advertisements. It's incredible. We've been very, very successful, and many of you have enjoyed the benefits. Now, what's actually happening is the advertising is growing and growing. There are more and more members joining the platform. It's incredible. And we did get to a stage about almost 8 months ago that things start to break down. And the challenge was we had too much traffic, we had too much advertisements, and our software and platform wasn't big enough to hold the traffic. It's a bit like a congested road. Sometimes you go to work and the road is cool, the traffic moves fast, but sometimes there's roadworks. Sometimes you get into this position where it's not working as well as it would. So FutureNet have heavily invested in the new software, in the new technology to start making the road go fast again. And we're very, very pleased that we're going to have this in the next 24 to 48 hours. Future Ad Pro 2 will be up and running on its new special software. And now we've got this new motorway, if you like. Okay, we're not going down a small road. We've got a wide road that can take lots and lots of traffic. Of course, if we double the size of the community and double it again, then we might have to revisit the software and upgrade again. And possibly in 6 months or a year from now, we will probably see Future Ad Pro 3 as we develop the product for the growing marketplace. Now, the first thing we did is we changed the logo. Everything about FutureNet 2.0 is changing. The back office, the products, the services, the functioning, and even the logos. Plus, we're adding lots of new products coming soon. The new Future Ad Pro logo, you get very familiar with it. We started working on this over 8 months ago, and we're now going to fade out the old. We've also got to tell you that in certain jurisdictions in the future, some of our products may not be available. Of course, we're in 180 countries right now, but new legislation can change things. For instance, our Futuro network, it's not possible now to promote in the United States and certain parts of Europe. So from time to time, some of our services will work in some countries, but they won't apply in others. And we can tell you more as that progresses, as we develop the communities all over the world. But for now, everybody's happy, everybody's excited about our brilliant products. Now, we've moved to a new software, and the software platform we use is called microservices. These microservices, you don't need to understand it. It's a bit like you don't need to understand how the car works to drive it from A to B. But in the background, the microservice platform, the microservice technology allows our engineers, our IT department, our software guys to both adjust, move, and make adjustments going forward. And microservices architecture is used by companies like Netflix, Amazon, Uber, Spotify. All these big companies already use the software that we're about to launch in the next 48 hours. It's very, very exciting. It's better for the programmers, it's better for the company, and it's better for you and me, guys. This is so exciting. The investment, the time that was put into this is being phenomenal. Now, it makes the platform fast, it makes it stable, it makes it more robust. We're not going to expect downtime like we have in this last 8 months. Sometimes the platform went smooth, sometimes it got loaded up, but now we're going to have a faster, more stable service, and that's what's important. What's important is that our customers are looked after, that our customers get the service that they expect. And FutureNet have invested in this technology to make that service good, to make that service better and sustainable. That has been the issue. If you like, we are victims of our own success. If we had less than 1 million clients on the servers, we would not need to change our software. We would not need to change our servers. But because of the growth, and the growth is moving that fast, this was necessary, guys. So I do want to congratulate you on your patience. I want to congratulate you on going the distance and sticking with the company. This is a good company. This is an honest company. This is a strong company. We must support it because it supports you. It supports the end user. It's also going to be more secure. In an online environment, the biggest risk today is hacking and people hacking into your accounts. So we're going to tighten up the security within the platform. Verification will be controlled. We're going to farm that out to a third-party company, so it's going to be fast, it's going to be efficient, that you're not waiting long times on verification. All of these issues will be addressed in Future Ad Pro. And as you learned from the event we had last year in Macau, we will be able to change and alter and bolt on new services and new activities to the Future Ad Pro. Now, it's going to look different, but you will recognize it. The images, the modern, friendly, responsive interface that we use is pretty exciting. We're starting to see these images already pop out on different parts of the platform. And for those of you that use Banner's app, you're going to see again some of the similar interface that's going to be used here. So ladies and gentlemen, when you go live on the new Future Ad Pro, please have a look around your site, get familiar with how it works, get familiar with the different layouts, get familiar with the back office. Very, very exciting. I can't wait myself to get onto the new platform to see just how it looks, and all your data should transfer over perfectly as it was before we migrated just last week. Now, the first thing I have to tell you is we're all expecting this, and this is spectacular news because Future Ad Pro is moving to faster payments with using our digital currency. You see, I'm going to ask you a question. If you live in Europe, do you use dollars? If you live in China, do you use pound sterling? If you live in Africa, do you use US dollars? What currency do you use? You use the currency of your country. In the United States, it's the US dollar, okay? So what we're saying here is all our users are currently using different fiat currencies. They're using dollars and they're converting it to their national currency. What's a global currency is cryptocurrency because it doesn't matter what country you're in. It's one currency that works in every country. Now, some countries, they do not permit the usage of cryptocurrency. In these countries, we're talking with our lawyers to create special circumstances for your country. There may be a handful of countries that will be allowed a different payment in and out mechanism. So we'll give you more details later on that. For the rest of the community, we will be moving to Futuro. You will need to purchase Futuro to buy your FND. FND is the internal currency we use in the Ad Pro mechanism. So if you want 50 FND, you pay with your Futuro. And if you want to change out some, if you want to cash out or take a payment, it's very, very simple. You cash out your Futuro or your FND back into your cryptocurrency, and from there you can move it to your bank, you can move it to your card, you can do what you wish. So paying in for the majority of the users is going to be vouchers, and you can redeem these vouchers later. And the other payment way will be with our Futuro coin. Guys, we are a community, and we must work as a community together. We have our own currency. Why would we use another currency? If you live in the United States, why would you use dollars? You wouldn't. Why would you use euro? You would use dollars if you lived in the United States. Same thing here. We are a community. We are a global community, and our currency is called Futuro. That's the currency we should believe in. That's the currency we should promote. That's the currency we should use. Why use another one when this is our community coin? And with this coin, what do you think will happen to value? When we put demand on the value of the coin, where you can spend it on advertising, the price should theoretically move up and down in an upwards movement. And this is very exciting for our miners. This is very exciting for our Futuro network guys. This is very exciting for our community. This is very exciting for our company, because if we all use Futuro, we drive a lot of volume on the Futuro demand, and therefore we should see very good results. Now, I cannot forecast the future. I am not a financial advisor, but based on past performance, when you put demand on a coin, the supply and the demand affects the price. It's going to be very exciting to see what happens when we move to the Futuro. I suggest get yourself a CoinDeal account. What we're going to do now is the company have negotiated on your behalf special rates when you use the CoinDeal platform. Of course, you can buy Futuro many places. You can mine it yourself. You can buy it on 8 or 9 different exchanges. We promote CoinDeal. Number one, CoinDeal, the owners of CoinDeal know the owners of FutureNet. There is a relationship. There is trust. And it's very, very exciting that they have negotiated us a deal for verification, so we get fast verification, and they've negotiated some special rates when you're transacting between cryptocurrency and fiat. Now, some people are a little bit worried about cryptocurrency. They don't understand it, but it's very, very simple. If you go to the cinema, you cannot go up to the lady with the torch and say, "Can I sit on the back row, please?" The lady will say, "Let me see your ticket, sir." And if you say, "I don't have a ticket," what's the lady with the torch going to do? She's going to say, "Go to the box office, go over to the box office and buy a ticket, and then come back to me and I will put you on your seat." And that's a very simple way of thinking of AdPro. If you want into AdPro, you can't use dollars, you can't use euro. What you do is you go to the ticket desk, which is CoinDeal, you get your ticket, which is Futuro, and you give it to FutureNet, and they give you a $50 or a $10 ad pack. As you earn commissions and you want to cash out your FND, you simply cash out, or you redeem the voucher back into Futuro, but you can also have any cryptocurrency. You can use Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. You will see them on the platform. So you cash out to crypto, and of course crypto is equal at the same time to your national currency. It's the same value on the same day, apart from a few fluctuations. So very, very exciting times. I think it's a great move. We've been waiting on this since Macau. This was announced to the community back at Macau, and now it's going live. Very, very exciting times. There's some phenomenal incomes being earned through cryptocurrency today, and it's time now for you to get comfortable and get familiar. I want to tell you this. It's very, very easy. Very easy to do. Instead of having a physical wallet, you have a digital wallet, and the money is stored in your digital wallet, and you can cash out from CoinDeal straight to your country, back into your bank. No problem. Very, very simple. I've been doing this since last March. I've been doing it almost 1 year, so I know that it works. But you've got to embrace the technology. You've got to take it on board. Now, of course, you can also redeem vouchers and that's another way how you can move your commissions out of the system in getting vouchers. Now, CoinDeal is having some phenomenal results. They are already in the top 50 cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. I think they're number 22 right now. Number 22 in the world, which is very, very exciting. Their volumes are growing. It's a very safe exchange to use. They are sponsoring Wolverhampton Wanderers in the United Kingdom. This company is making great results. They are a very strong company, and we're very proud to partner up with them in a way. But you can use other exchanges if you wish. I highly recommend the CoinDeal model because we trust it, we like it, and we've got some preferential rates for our users. You can change Futuro to Bitcoin, Bitcoin to Futuro. You can use Euro to Futuro. I believe you can use dollar to Futuro, and they're going to add other currency pairs going forward. You can also, of course, if you get to our exchange, you can, if you go to any of our coffee shops, you will be able to take a payment out of the ATM machines as well, because we have ATM machines that vend your Futuro for cash in your country, and that's very exciting development of the whole ecosystem behind the coin. So to keep it simple, payments in and payments out. Payments in will be Futuro, payments out will be any cryptocurrency, except for a few special situation countries. We will work on some other payment solutions for those countries. I'll not name the countries, but you'll find out more about that. For those markets that we can't use this system, we will work on a special situation for some marketplaces. Now, that's the first good news. The second good news is there's going to be a mandatory contribution for media points of 10% of all withdrawals go to our product packs, where you get media points to buy our digital products or to advertise with. Guys, this is incredible. Now, in the old model, it was 5% on withdrawal and 5% to the advertising account. Going forward, it's going to be 10% on withdrawal and nothing to the advertising account. And this is an incredible move. When you understand what happens with a 10% rather than 5%, you will be so excited when you understand what that means. Again, I probably do a training to illustrate these going forward. I will explain why 10% is better than 5% to the advertising account and 5% on withdrawal. I'm going to explain on the training why 10% is spectacular. It's far better than the 2.5. It makes more money for you. You'll understand that later. So that's the second change. Number one, we move to crypto payment in and out. Number two, 10% on withdrawals instead of 5% on withdrawals and 5% to the advertising account. Now, we've also got some marketing plan changes. What we've learned is that as we were developing the software, we found a few special situations. We realized what was happening with some of our customers. Would you believe that many of our customers were buying the views but not actually placing an advertisement? Now, this is critical to having a good, solid system. If I attract a business or an advertiser to FutureNet, they're going to ask me, who sees my adverts and what am I going to be looking at? If customers are not advertising, it affects the authenticity of our product. So what we realize is that people having 1,000 ad packs, they weren't even using it for advertising. This is crazy. They had too many views. They had 1,000 times 800, which is 800,000 views. Now, what business needs to purchase 800,000 views? From a technical point, this is affecting the software. Some of our genuine advertisers, yes, this helped the situation, but the majority of our users were not advertising. So we've decided to limit the amount of ad packs. It helps the software, it helps the program, and it makes everything far, far better. You're going to find out now, ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you how this works. The payments are going to be twice a day, okay? Remuneration will be 2 times a day. So not every 15 minutes, 2 times a day. If we keep the calculations down, the software will run faster. You have your $10 ad pack. That gives you 160 views. You have your $50 ad pack. That gives you 800 views. So that's the ad packs. You're buying advertising space on the Future Ad Pro platform, and these are the views you get. That's your product, nothing else. We're selling advertising. On the flip side of it, you can qualify for commission or remuneration. Now, there's a few things you need to understand here. We need to maybe stretch this slide a little bit, but you'll get more of these details later. We have status 1 to 5. Now, status 1 is you must have one customer with a minimum order of 50 FND. So one customer, one direct customer is necessary in status 1. Status 2, you're going to require 2 customers. Status 3, you will need 3 customers. For status 4, you will need 4 customers. And for status 5, you will need 5 customers. I just want to say one thing on this slide. You can't have 5 $10 customers. It must be 5 $50 ad pack customers, direct customers. So remember this, status 1, you need 1 customer. For status 2, you need 2 customers. For status 3, you need 3 customers. For status 4, you need 4 customers. And for status 5, you need 5 customers. This is brilliant. This is excellent. Why? Because it grows the company. It makes the community larger. It makes the company larger. And it makes the product work better when you have more genuine customers. You want to be talking to taxi companies. You want to be talking to restaurants. You want to be talking to all kinds of businesses, small to medium-sized businesses, to advertise their products, to advertise their services. We want genuine customers with genuine products, and we want that offered to our community. We don't want people buying ad packs and they don't advertise. This is stupid. We cannot do this anymore, and for that reason, we are bringing down the amount of ad packs you can have, and we're going to, guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to double the depth of the commission. Instead of 5 levels, FutureNet are changing it to 10 levels deep. Now, guys, this is exciting. This, for our business builders, is going to change the world for them. So, status 1, you get 2 generations, 1% and 1%. Now, when you're starting the business and you only have 1 or 2 customers, you don't need any more than 2 levels. When you have 2 customers, you can get 4 levels when you go to status 2. 1%, 4 levels. Status 3, 1%, 6 levels. Status 4, 1%, 8 levels. And ladies and gentlemen, 1%, 10 levels is spectacular. I can tell you why. Think about this. In traditional sales, in this industry, the average person can find 2 customers. That's all, 2 customers. Let's say we are a special breed of people. Let's say we are super excited and most people could find 3 customers. If you only can find 3 customers on average to advertise, and they find 3, and they find 3, and they find 3, in a 5-level team, you're going to have 363 customers. So if everybody brings 3 customers, you're only going to get paid in the old system on less than 400 customers. But when we grow it to 10 levels, the majority of your business is beyond those 5 levels. And this works in 2 ways. Number 1, you're getting those commissions, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1% on any of those levels. This will change your paycheck. Just have a look if you're a team builder. If you're not a team builder, it doesn't matter. Okay? But if you're a team builder, this is very, very exciting. So that's the good news. We're going to pay 10 levels deep. The first time ever in a traffic exchange has a company gone 10 generations deep. Okay? And the second thing that this does is it stops people cheating. Now, the majority of you people are good customers. We love you a whole lot, but some of our customers have been cheating on us. Some of our customers have more than one account. We have looked at the software. We have identified many, many accounts that have cheated on us. And the reason they're cheating is because we incentivize them to cheat. We offered them 8%. And when you offer 8%, it encourages bad practice. When we change it to 1%, that cuts out the cheaters. And that makes the business better for everybody. And we can spread that percentage down 10 levels, giving you a better business. Guys, this is one of the most exciting developments in Future Ad Pro. This is very, very, very exciting. You can see here yourself. Look at this slide here. If you were to find 3 customers and they found 3 customers, you're talking about 8% and 4%, 12% in 12 customers. It's much better when it's 1% on all of these customers that you wouldn't get paid on. So for any team builder, you should be very, very, very excited about these great developments with Future Ad Pro. We kept that as a surprise, and we're very, very excited about that for you. So what else can I tell you? Yes, we have different subscription levels. Now you have to understand what subscription is. Subscription is to do with FutureNet hosting your advertising. So we have a free situation. We have light, medium, extra, and premium. There are 5 subscription levels. These are optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's up to you. It depends on how many ad packs you have. So for free, we allow you to have 20 packs. Okay, so any more than 20 advertising packages, you would need to move over to light. Okay, and light is going to be 30 FND for the year. 30 FND. Now, for any of our new customers who don't understand FND, FND is a term we call FutureNet dollar. FutureNet dollar. So a 50 FND is a $50 ad pack or $50 worth of FND. Now, if you go over to medium, it's going to cost 80 FND for the year. Extra is 130. And of course, the premium subscription, the maximum subscription is 180 FND. And here, ladies and gentlemen, you will see that they have capped the maximum ad packs at 400 ad packs. Now, when you have 400 ad packs and you get 800 views, yeah, 400 times 800 is 320,000 views of your product, your service, or your website. Nobody in the real world needs more than that. If you need more than that when they expire, buy more. So this is the new rule. The maximum ad packs will be 400. I think this is great. Now, it only affects a very few people. There are very few people have more than 400 ad packs. In fact, it would shock you if you found out how many people had less than 100 ad packs, and how many people had less than 500 ad packs, and how many people had 1,000 ad packs. You will find that most people, look at your team, has less than 400 ad packs. So this part only affects those that have more than 400 ad packs, and there's no problem there. You're buying views. In fact, you can have as many ad packs as you want. You can have 500 ad packs, 800 ad packs, 1,000 ad packs, 2,000 ad packs. But an advertising package is for advertising. You get views for that. So we're only going to commission people on 400 of those 1,000 ad packs. 400 commissionable ad packs is the limit. And you will find this will help the program as well. So that's not so good news for very few people, maybe 1% of the people. But for 99% of people, this doesn't apply. This doesn't affect them because most of them have less than 400 ad packs. We looked at the statistics. We could see that it only affected a few people, a handful of people. And go in your back office and check your team. You'll find out very few are affected by this. But it makes sense. 320,000 views is 400 ad packs. And there's, you know, unless you really want to advertise, we don't want to encourage people trying to get to 1,000 ad packs because it's the wrong practice. The advertising is what you need. If you don't need the advertising, don't do it. If you don't need 1,000 ad packs, why would you buy advertising if you didn't need it? So we've got to get real with the program. We've got to refine it and define it and make it very, very exciting. Last point, ladies and gentlemen, for this presentation, they're also going to change the amount of views that you need to do. So very simple. Between 1 and 20 ad packs, you need to do 10 views every single day to be live. Between 21 and 40, you need 12 views. Between 41 and 120, you need 14 views. Between 121 and 200 ad packs, you need 16 views. And now, between 201 and 400 ad packs to qualify to be effective, you need to watch 20 views. Now remember, the views will come uninterrupted like our old system, so it's going to be pleasurable viewing. There's going to be more advertisers because everybody has to advertise, so there's going to be a great variety to watch 20 views instead of 10 for our big advertisers. Our small advertisers, you can see there yourself, we've worked this out as well. So that's another little change for now, and that I think brings it a summary of our presentation. Number 1, cryptocurrency is the way forward. Number 2, 10% on withdrawals. Number 3, maximum ad packs, 400. And number 4, we're doubling the depth of your commissions from a 5-level organization to a 10 level. We're allowing you to tap into those commissions you were missing. That also stops people introducing their wife, their children, their dog, their goldfish. People were stacking accounts and then the commission was not available. These changes will stop that activity. And now we will have a sweeter, better Future Ad Pro going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. Very, very excited about that. I can't wait till it goes live tomorrow. I can't wait to tell my customers the news. Very exciting times. Start building your business. At the same time, you should be looking at our other products and services. There's a lot of development happening on our matrix type products where we're introducing subscription products. We're introducing new apps, and we have some big announcements coming up. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest advertising news of the century in Future Ad Pro will be announced very, very, very shortly. So pay attention, get busy, get excited, start building your teams because we've just effectively given you the ability to go 10 levels. This is exciting. It's about a whole lot of people doing a little instead of one guy mopping it all up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over and out from me. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you on our next webinar very, very soon. Do me one favor, please. Please try and don't bog the office with tickets. We don't need an overflow of tickets. The company will not be telling you, support will not be telling you these announcements. Support will not be telling you how these work. Support will not be telling you how this affects your business. So don't be writing tickets. If you clog the system up with tickets, nobody gets answered. We have 5 million users, guys, and our support staff is less than 100. It doesn't work. You take the information, you take the knowledge, check out the PDFs, get on to the training, educate your team on these announcements. Customer support is for payment issues. Customer support is for transaction issues. Customer support is not there to teach you about our marketing plan. It's not there. That's what the leadership role comes from, your active upline. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Over and out. See you all very soon. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of this month, rest of this year with Future Ad Pro 2. Very, very exciting. That's it from me.
And we thank you, Mr. Yu. Thank you for your passion. Thank you for being with us in FutureNet. We know that you are now on the way to the airport because you are flying to Spain to record fantastic video educations and everything for the platform, for the community, and appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for teaching us with the Future Ad Pro. I know that many of you will already understand. Many of you, like you both say, will have some open questions. The last point was very, very important. Don't overload the customer support with these questions. your upline. We will teach you from in different trainings about different technical things. Tomorrow we will go online with a new platform. You will see it's very it's working by themselves. It's very innovative.
It's also very easy, and everything, all the details about Future at Pro you can find in the new marketing plan, which is a part of the new terms and conditions. And like the Stefan and you, Paul, tell us, here we make we made some webinars. The next one it's tomorrow about the details. You get everything, and this is the part of the play. We build a company, and we have to make some changes. Yeah, and this is first change in Future at Pro after almost 3 years. And yeah, I'm very excited. I have some meetings now with our partners, and tomorrow we have 35 people from South Korea.
Here, yeah.
And yeah, I'm sure that we can really good work with the new Future at Pro in the next few days. Everybody know about the data and our support. Too much question about the marketing plan, because you call tell us we don't have thousands of employers. We have less than 100 in Ukraine. Yeah.
Okay, guys, and of course, Roman and me, we are working hard, like we say in the beginning, the FutureNet 2.0, and especially in the last days, we had some new things which coming on the table, and that was the reason that we couldn't make the webinar last Friday, because there was overnight so many new things, and we have to find out about it, and we will deliver you a new platform which you can't believe, which you really can't believe, with the right people on board and with opportunities for you, which will be really
top of the top from MLM industry. And also big news next week, 31, latest 1st February, absolutely big news.
big bang.
big news, yes, for our cryptocurrency, for FuturoCoin, yeah,
and also for the FutureNet, and for
also for the FutureNet, for everybody. It's absolutely bomb,
and it will make you it's so easy to duplicate. You will see what we are talking about. You know, we always want to share with you as fast as possible, but sometimes you have to wait a little bit. From our side, it was it now. Good luck for you. Good morning, afternoon, evening, where are you ever in the world? And we will update you very quickly with all the other things. Bye bye from us.
Bye, ciao.